sun beating down in the morning. Wow.
Get ready for the ultimate Napa and Sonoma itinerary. If you're like us and flew into San Francisco, you might be wondering where to go first, Napa or Sonoma. One benefit of going to Sonoma first, you get to stop in this beautiful town of Sausalito. It's right on the drive up to Sonoma, and it's a great stop to recharge, rest after a long flight, and get some great sweets, soak in some amazing views, explore this beautiful town of Sausalito. I mean, check these views out. It was just stunning. The town also has a lot to offer. We ended up eating quick lunch here on our way up to Sonoma, and we ate at this place called Spinnaker's. It was right on the water with beautiful views of San Francisco and the Bay Area. What do you think, Sebastian? You hungry? The menu was very seafood forward. It tasted super fresh. Little to complain about here. We split our trip into two parts. First Sonoma, second Napa. For the Sonoma leg, we stayed in the town of Sonoma at MacArthur Place Hotel. We did a full hotel review and room tour. That video is linked in the episode description here. Make sure to check that out. In addition to being a great hotel to stay at, it was within walking distance to the town center, so that provided a lot of conveniences and fun for us.
Look at that, California plates and all. Sebastian's saying hi. What do you think, Sebastian? Really solid Italian restaurant here. Check it out. It's in Sonoma Square. I love it. Oh, nice sunglasses, Sebastian. Yeah, you're ready for lunch, aren't you? And we're right by Sonoma Square. In Veloci, this little prince over here. And then calamari.
Is it good? Oh, nice job.
We've got some prosciutto. Little man's working on penne with a meat sauce.
He's so happy.
That is actually like a very legit meat sauce for a baby. Oh, get it. This is ravioli with mushrooms.
Linguine al pesto, house-made spinach pasta, finished with fresh basil, garlic, and olive oil.
There's a lot going on at this restaurant. Della Santina.
A must-try for brunch or breakfast is the Boonfly Cafe. It's technically in Napa, but it's very close to the city center of Sonoma.
So
Just another morning at the Boonfly Cafe.
Waiting for a table at Boonfly Cafe. Gotta get here like pretty early in the morning. It's very popular. Even at 8 a.m., we're waiting 20-25 minutes.
Who's this pretty lady, Sebastian? So while we're waiting, Mama got coffee. Oh, look at the love from this guy today.
The service was really solid here, and they do their best to accommodate you, especially if you have kids.
Mama got the breakfast flatbread, and those are 2 eggs on the top, maple butter and maple syrup, and then Big Daddy here with the chicken and waffles. Let's do it. Marinate this in Frank's red sauce overnight and fry it. Really delicious. Not too spicy either.
We had really high hopes for the girl in the fig before going, but unfortunately it didn't really live up to expectations.
Look at the nails. Can we just appreciate these nails for a minute?
Thanks, David.
Beautiful. What color is that?
Hollywood.
Hollywood? Sebastian, thank you for choosing to spend our special day with us.
They were very thoughtful in giving us champagne to help celebrate our anniversary, but the food just really didn't live up to our expectations, and the high price of the meal didn't line up with what was delivered.
Oh, man.
Whether you have kids or not, you should definitely check out Sonoma Train Town. It's a lot of fun, and we did a whole separate video on it, also linked in the description. Check it out.
We're not doing it this round. Wow, that looks fun.
Now for the winery, starting with this tractor tram tour at Benzinger in Sonoma. Check out our 11 best wineries in Napa and Sonoma in a separate video linked in the description, but you can't really go wrong with any of these top ones. Benzinger imagery is a sister property to Benzinger, very art forward,
bubbly rosé,
solid wine to back up its theme. in addition to having a beautiful property surrounding the winery.
You see him, Sebastian?
Our favorite in Sonoma, though, was definitely Buena Vista. The grounds here were stunning, the service was impeccable, and the wine was some of the best that we had on our entire trip. The Sheriff in particular was outstanding. Unfortunately, there were some bad experiences. Gundlach in Sonoma was one of the worst experiences we had of the whole trip. They wouldn't even seat us for a tasting. It was later in the day, but they had just seated other people and they sent us to like 3 different people to talk to, all with bad results.
The Barlow here in Sebastopol. We are at the Barlow. First stop, Redbird Bakery. The review on that cinnamon roll, 9 out of 10. Solid. Quite a few tasting rooms and wineries here. My wife and I both agree this place really reminds us of the Domain in Austin, Texas. Very modern, kind of industrial design, interesting shops, although I would say these are probably more artisanal here at the Barlow than at the Domain in Austin, which has big brands like Nordstrom.
Unfortunately, the Barlow was all that was good in our view about Sebastopol. The town itself was very underwhelming, and unfortunately we didn't have enough time to head all the way up to Healdsburg on this trip, but we've heard really good things about that town. Let's talk about Napa. We found Napa to be a little more crowded, a little more pretentious, uppity. It is the home of the French Laundry after all, which we didn't make it to with our 2-year-old, but we did stay at the Solage here in Calistoga. We did a separate video on that. The pool here was one of the best pools we've ever had at a hotel, period. So make sure to check out that review. There's a great restaurant right next to the hotel called Fleetwood, great happy hour and pizza, fun outdoor space for our son, Soul Bar at the hotel itself. Little pricey, but the food's pretty solid, good drinks and cocktails.
And mussels and has some coconut.
Oh, it's lovely.
You've got to drop in at the Oakville Grocery. It's often teeming with people, but it's quite the scene. Good place for lunch or just a snack. And if you become a member of the JCB Wine Club, which owns this grocery, in addition to top wineries like Buena Vista, you can drink for quote-unquote free. One experience that is definitely not free is this Napa Valley wine train, though. It's like fine dining on a train.
It's a Napa Valley wine train.
At hundreds of dollars per person, we passed.
He haunted you. We are at Charles Krug Winery.
Instead, we spent our time and money at more wineries.
I'm the big baby.
Charles Krug, being one of the oldest, was definitely high on our list, and it didn't disappoint at all.
Got some of the heaviest pours here at Charles Krug. How you handling it, Mama?
It's fine for me.
Fine.
Clos Pegase had probably the best architecture and grounds that we went to. It was so interesting, and the wine also backed up the beauty of this place. The Raymond Vineyard, also a JCB property, had some funk and Miami vibes going, and some of the best wine that we had. This side by side was really cool that the host gave us.
These are 100% cabs. One being over 1,400. Ah! There he goes! Raymond, great vineyard.
So we hope that was helpful. Make sure to drop a comment, let us know what we missed or what we got right, and look forward to seeing you on the next video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Cheers.